Hello there guys and welcome to another episode of Second Life Electronics. Today it's just a quick unboxing video because we've got a new toy. Should have done this bit before I started filming, but never mind. Just because there's some weirdos on the internet. Not you guys, obviously, but you never know. You might always make sure you got your address covered up or removed when you do an unboxing. This has come from Dave 19980 Vintage Computer Sales. That's going to give you a little bit of a clue. If the box hasn't already given it away, of course. Because in here we have a Dragon 32. I've actually never seen one of these in the flesh. So this is a first for me, and it might well be a first for some of you. So it was actually made by a company called Dragon Data Limited. Let's see what we've got here. So it uses an aerial. We've also got a power supply, which is rather strange. They've actually decided to use a DB9 connector for their power. We've got the actual computer itself, which is incredibly lightweight, actually. Yeah, so it could call it a trans supply. We've got an on-off switch at the back, monitor port. We then have a TV aerial socket, a reset button. I've put it ahead of the Commodore 64 as standard, which of course doesn't have a reset button. Left joystick tape, right joystick button, or joystick button, right joystick port, should I say. Then you've got a PIO, I'm assuming that's a parallel IO. And then it looks like there's also a cartridge slot on this side. So, also in here we've got a instruction manual for computer voice. We've got a manual for Calixto Island, Quest, an additional information book, and an introduction to basic programming using the Dragon 32 microcomputer by Richard Wadman. So that could be quite interesting. I've never used this before. I mean, it sounds, obviously it's saying it's using BASIC, so I'm assuming a lot of it is going to be similar to the Commodore 64, but maybe a few subtle syntax differences. What else have we got here? Information for machine code users. We've got, rather funny, we've actually got a quite clear photocopy of Territorial Graphics by Salamander Software, which says at the bottom, illegal to copy. We've got a copy of that. We've got Dragon Draw. There's also a Dragon 32 quick reference guide, which that could definitely be handy. And errata. Saying where all of the corrected lines in software, which I'm assuming might be in that book, how to program it. And we've also got, we've got Calixto Island, we've got Quest, and we've got that computer voice. So all of the software we've got, unfortunately don't have a tape deck at the moment. We have got a tape deck coming. I just wanted to just have a quick look and see what we did and didn't have. Let's just see if we can get anything on the aerial. I probably will get an RGB cable from Retro Computer Shack. I believe Ian already has listed that he does a an RGB cable that is for the Dragon 32 and I believe the Dragon 64, which again another one I've never had the pleasure of playing about with. But this machine is supposed to work straight away, so obviously we'll be using an aerial, so I might have to try and tune it in to the test TV. But it'll be interesting to see if it does fire up into life as expected. Well, it made a click. Okay, so it beats the Commodore 64 in the fact that it's got a reset button, but not in the fact that it doesn't have a power light. I mean, I heard it click, but there is definitely no power light on this thing. I switch the TV to analog TV. Oh, in fact, the previous tuning for the NES is actually already working. So that is actually, yeah, that is actually a working machine. Let's do a simple hello world. And there we go. That is working. So yeah, I think next step is waiting for the tape deck to arrive and then seeing if those tapes work. And then we can have a bit more of a look and see what this Dragon 32 is capable of. Until then, bye for now.